What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of More Seasoning. I am your host, Farnum, and woo, do I got a crazy one for you guys today. But before we get into that, we are almost at 70,000 subscribers, so I'm gonna ask you, please, if you are tuned in and you enjoy these recipes, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Let's get this thing to 70 and keep growing. Also, I'm doing a $100 giveaway. I'm sending $100 cash to somebody who drops a secret word in the comment section that I will be revealing halfway through this video. So what are we doing today? It's quarantine across the whole United States, across the whole world almost. And a lot of people can't go out to eat and eat their favorite meals at their favorite restaurants. So I'm gonna start implementing like real famous dishes from awesome restaurants, and we're gonna do them at home and we're gonna make them better. So today we are doing my spin-off of an In-N-Out burger. It's gonna be insane. We're talking crunch, we're talking hella flavor, salty, sweet, just I don't have to say anything else. Watch the B-roll. So the ingredients you're gonna need for this burger are flour, cornstarch, 80/20 ground chuck, hickory smoked bacon, smoked paprika, garlic powder, brown sugar, and oil to fry in, preferably vegetable or canola oil, a sweet onion, garlic dill pickles, American cheese, yes, American cheese, yellow mustard, ketchup, mayo, BIBB lettuce, and brioche buns. Okay, first things first, we're gonna get into the prep work. That way when we're over on the stove, everything is already ready to go. So we're gonna start with the bacon. So on this burger, I wanna do a candied bacon. So I'm gonna do, we don't wanna candy that. 6 strips, since I'll probably be making about 6 burgers for everybody. So maybe like 1 strip of bacon per burger. And I've got them on a baking sheet with an elevated rack. That way all the grease and all the oil just falls through, sits on the bottom. Our bacon's not super greasy, it's not super oily. All right, so once you've got all your bacon plated, all we're gonna do is take a little brown sugar, and then we're just gonna sprinkle brown sugar all down the bacon, and then we're just gonna kind of rub it in. And what this is gonna do is it's gonna add sweetness. So a lot of the flavors that we have in this burger are gonna be on the salty side. And then once you have all your bacon covered in brown sugar, you're gonna throw it in the oven, 400 for 12 minutes. Okay, so while your bacon is in the oven, we're gonna do the at-home animal sauce, the fancy sauce. You're just gonna need a few ingredients. So we're gonna start with a couple tablespoons of mayo, about 1/3 that of mustard, 1/3 of that of ketchup. Then we're gonna take a garlic dill pickle. Clausen, you can't go wrong with it. So you're just gonna pull your pickle out. Shit back here.
Nah, let's try that again.
Nah, I didn't even hear it. Nah, I didn't. So once you have your pickle, you're just gonna do a fine cut on these. So however that suits you, and then just run my knife through the pickle, pop it in there with your sauce. Then, just to bring it to another level, you're just gonna splash a little bit of the pickle juice in there. That's the bacon. So once your bacon is finished, obviously you're gonna let it cool off before you can cut it up. But what's gonna happen is all that liquefied brown sugar on top is just gonna harden up a little bit, and it's just gonna add an element to this that you would not normally get. So we're gonna let this cool off and finish up the sauce. Once you got your pickle juice in, you're just gonna add a pinch of salt to taste, some fresh black pepper, tiny spoon, and mix. All right, and then always do a little taste test right before you're done. Come on, bro, that tastes crazy. This is my boy Brick right here, obviously. What up? So, you gonna try this? Yeah, you can come in.
Wow. It's insane.
That's fire, right?
It's crazy,
That's
bro.
Bro, just that, that's it.
That's it?
Once you finish your sauce, put it in the fridge. That way when you have that hot burger, you got a cold sauce to just kind of like contrast it. Trust me, just do it. All right, next, in order to do our crispy onions, we need a coating for it. So we're gonna do 1/2 cup of regular flour, equal parts cornstarch. And then we're gonna season our flour and our cornstarch with some smoked paprika and some garlic powder, same amount. Oh damn, that is garlicky. Yeah, there were some big holes in that garlic powder. So next, do some pepper, and a couple pinches of salt. And then you mix. The flour definitely is taking on more of a pinky tone. If you run your spoon through it, you can start to see the seasoning in that powder, and that's how you know you're ready to go. Okay, so you're gonna take your sweet onion, take the peel off, and then we're just gonna cut it right down the middle. And then obviously if you don't have a mandolin, you're not gonna be able to use this, but this just makes it way easier, way faster. You're just gonna do thin slices right down the middle. And I'm just gonna use a mandolin, but you could just use a regular knife. But this is extremely fast. Once you run it through your mandolin or you do your thin slices, you're gonna have your onions that you're gonna fry up. They're gonna be nice and thin. Get them as thin as possible, like almost see-through. And then you're just gonna break them up and make sure you don't have any that are perfectly circles, because then you got onion rings. Once your bacon is cooled off, you're gonna grab them, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll these up, and then we're gonna do thin slices right through the bacon. So when you put that on your burger, it's just gonna add a little bit of volume between those patties, a little bit of crunch, a little bit of chew, and that little burst of sweetness from the brown sugar.
So good.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. All right, so now we're on to the meat portion. So really important, 80-20 ground chuck. You're just gonna take a little handful of the beef. You just wanna make a little ball. Don't squeeze it crazy, because we're gonna flatten them out. So the more you squeeze, the more you compress it, the more air you knock out of it, the harder it is gonna be flattened out. So you're just gonna form a little ball, and we're gonna do 2 of these per sandwich. All right, once you've got the beef into the balls for the patties, you're just gonna sprinkle some salt on each one. And then we're gonna go over each of these with some cracked pepper. And then instead of having to turn these all over, as you can see, there's like plenty of salt and pepper around the board. You just kind of tap the bottom of it around the board, and that'll pick up all that excess salt and pepper. And lastly, this is pretty self-explanatory. We're just gonna butter the buns. So just take a good amount of butter and spread it on and across each of your buns. So I'm not gonna make you watch me butter like 6 buns. On that note, we are ready to go. We're gonna flip the cameras around to the stove, and this part is only gonna take a couple minutes, so get ready, lock in. We've got a sauce pot right here that's got about 3 to 4 inches of hot oil inside. First, we're just gonna dust them up so they're fully coated. Then we drop them right in here for 3 to 4 minutes. We take our burgers, we're gonna put them on here, flatten them with the spatula so they're nice and flat, and then you flip it over, slap the cheese down, put your buns down, and it's gonna be ready within 3 to 4 minutes. As soon as I drop the onions, we're gonna go straight into voiceover mode because I have to turn this fan on. So we'll just do a voiceover. So right now I'm gonna start by taking these onions, and we are just going to drop a handful inside of our mix, and you just toss them till you can't really feel any more moisture on your hands. And this is a handful, so this is probably gonna be good enough for about 1 to 2 burgers. All right, so we're gonna switch to voiceover in about 30 seconds. I'm gonna turn this fan on, and we're gonna make some fire hamburgers, so let's get it. All right, so we are gonna take our dusted onions, drop them into that hot oil between 300 and 350 degrees. Give them a little mix, anything more and they will burn. Next, take our ground chuck, and we're gonna slide it around on our oiled skillet and give it a firm press down with a spatula. Now, we want the thickness of these to be consistent throughout each patty. I usually try to shoot for between 1/4 and 1/2 inch in thickness. Keep in mind, the thinner they are, the faster they will cook. After a few minutes, let's check out those onions again. They should be turning a lovely golden brown color. Give them a stir and a flip to ensure they cook evenly. Once you start seeing the juices pop up on the top of your patty, you're gonna go ahead and flip them both over. And welcome to crunch time, because now you have about 90 seconds until both of these patties are done. So immediately after the flip, we're gonna hit both of these with 1 slice of American cheese. Then shortly after that, we are gonna take our buns butter side down onto this extremely hot pan. Again, this is all gonna go by very quickly. So after about 30 seconds, check that bun. That needs a little bit more, and this one is looking perfect. Slap that on a plate, give the other bun a few more seconds, slap that on a plate. Then you are gonna take both of your patties and slide those onto the same plate, but do not stack these because you will lose your cheese, which is gonna act like glue. Then slide over to your onions and drop those onto a paper towel as soon as they turn a nice golden brown. This paper towel will soak up the oil and allow these guys to get crispy. Hit it with some salt when you're done, toss them, and it is time to make your burger. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time. These burgers look insane. If I didn't tell you before, the secret word for this video to win $100 is sauce. All you gotta do is comment sauce in the comment section and you got a chance to win $100 cash. Without any further ado, the smell, the look, everything about this burger is just insane. So I wanna introduce back to the show my dog you remember him before on the fried shrimp taco series, Spiro. What's good, bro?
What up, bro?
How they look, man?
They look stupid.
Insane. And introducing new guest to the show, longtime friend of mine, local legend. He's popping. He's got crazy music. My boy, Famous Kid Brick. What up, bro? How they look, man?
Gorgeous.
Nuts. Gorgeous. Whoa, that's one I haven't heard before. Gorgeous. Hey, I'm not gonna make y'all boys wait. Grab a plate.
Bro, look at how the cheese and the sauce just dripping off the side.
Bro, this candy bacon. This is insane.
It's a Black Mondo burger.
Hey, on three, we're just gonna go in. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god. Bro.
Ooh.
Bro, this is crazy.
Worth the wait, bro.
This is crazy right now.
Oh my God.
This is the best
not
burger I've
fair.
ever had.
It's really not fair.
Wait, say that again, bro. Say it for the people.
It's the best burger I ever had. It's an $80 burger. Look.
Oh my God.
Bite number 2 tastes like bite number 1.
Yo, this is the best burger I've ever had.
It's the best burger I've
It's the
had.
best burger I've had, for sure. For sure.
Holy shit. What about that sauce?
The sauce is crazy.
Okay, so if you go to In-N-Out and they got this on the menu, you going double-double or you going Farnum?
Farnum.
I know I go crazy on the videos with the reactions, but listen to me. This is the best cheeseburger I have ever had. This is insane.
Like this sauce, bro?
The sauce? It's so simple.
I want to be on every episode. Straight up. What you making next? Hit me up, bro.
Fellas, I appreciate y'all for coming through. Give it, rank it, 1 out of 10.
20.
20?
Yeah.
1 out of 10.
20.
20. Bro, appreciate you coming through. You can go enjoy that. Go take a seat, man. Enjoy it. I appreciate y'all, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. That is my In-N-Out burger, but better. I'm telling you, no exaggeration. Best burger I've ever made, possibly best thing I've ever made. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. Drop a comment sauce in order to win $100. Hit that like button, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next episode. My name is Farnum. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'll see you next week on another episode of More Seasoning. Get your burger on. All right, so once you take your pickle out. All right, so once you've got all of the meat in the balls, you're just gonna season it.
It's kind of hard to hold in.
You call me the pepper pleaser? Hey, bro, it's burgers. You're talking about meat and buns, and at least it ain't hot dogs, bro, or sausages.
The best you've ever made.
The royalty.
Congratulations, bro.
Fire.
This is amazing.
Mm-hmm.